Welcome to the third edition of the Stock Photography Games. The games are simple. The idea is to show you images side by side to see if you can tell what image has sold more than the other. And when I mean sold more than the other, I almost got hit by that. I mean by a lot, usually more than 100 times. Now, the purpose of the game is to show you what sells and what doesn't, and I'm going to try to give you an explanation as to what my beliefs are, why one photo sold more than the other. All of these photos are from the same, all of these photos are from the same agency, and they've been online around the same time. So I'm going to try to do the same concept, same type of photo, maybe just, a few things here and there that are a little bit different, but what is selling and why? Are you ready? For the first round, one of these photos has sold 285 times. The other one, 55 times. Both of them from the same garden, the same day, just different lighting conditions and different props. One of them, which is holding sprouts in your hands, and the other one, a bunch of carrots that I bought for like $5 and just lay them on the ground like that. They look prettier than the ones I grew. So which one has sold 285 times? 3, 2, 1. One little plant growing on the hand has sold 285 times, and for the first time in the games, I'm going to share with you how much money I made from these photos. So that one with the seed, $136. The ones with the carrots, 55 downloads for a total of $63. Now, why do I think the carrots sold less than the other one? I believe it's usage. See, the carrots are limited. Yes, they have garden, they have food, they have fresh, they have healthy lifestyle, whatever. But the sprout is more of a green environment, a lot more popular usage, I would assume. I mean, this is just my experience, what sells more than the other. The little hands like this, I've seen that one in many or similar photos like that in many places, and it's used more of as a green environmental movement kind of thing, where the carrots are food, even though they do sell and they pay more per download because of the usage, I suppose. But the other one just has more use. All right, next. Now, for the second round of the day, I got two different photos I did in Arizona. One of these have sold 195 times, and the other one 49 times. Can you tell which one's which? 3, 2, 1. All right, this one threw me off, and I can't explain why, but the cactus flower has sold 195 times, and it's made me $150. The hot air balloon flying through the Grand Canyon, that one sold 49 times, and it's made me $38. I thought that because of the travel concept, the balloon, Grand Canyon, I thought that would be a perfect stock photo. And because of the algorithm not favoring it, it hasn't sold as many times. Remember, trying to get the bestseller image is important, but we also depend on the algorithm. Now, I don't remember what kind of keywords I used. Maybe I didn't use the right ones. But still, $40 and 40 and 50 downloads for a photo that I did while I was traveling is good. The flower, $150, almost 200 downloads. That's better. Let's go to the next round. All right, now here we got a Christmas concept. Both of these photos were done roughly around the same time. One of these have sold 197 times. The other one, 44 times. Can you tell me which one's which? 3, 2, 1. The fingers with the painted faces that I did in Lightroom, really kind of weird looking. That one sold 197 times for a total of $103. The broken gingerbread man, was like, uh-oh, that one sold 44 times for a total of $42. So it almost paid $1 a download. The other one 50 cents a download. And you can see how the concepts sell. Christmas concepts, I mean, why not? We're all like that. The usage, I believe, is the reason why one sold more than the other. The broken gingerbread man has limited use. If it would have been a full gingerbread man, maybe somebody using it, that would have more commercial value than something that's broken, even though I thought it was funny. All right, next one. All right, now we have a travel concept. So these are passports on the same background. One of these has sold 203 times, and the other one 99. Can you guess? 3, 2, 1. Yes, the single passport 203 times for a total of $110. The other one, 99 downloads for a total of $48. The difference, not only the background, the lines that help with the composition, how one is almost completely across and the other one is flat. It's the same cutting board, but it wasn't big enough to fit both passports and the money coming out. Now, adding the money and adding 2 passports, it's also adding a different concept, which limits the sellability of the photo. The single passport on the background, good concept, simple, anybody can use it. The other one, you're looking at family travel, couples travel, the expense of traveling, where the other one could be used anywhere. All right, next. Now for the next round, I got 2 photos I did in California the same month. One of them is me walking through the Redwoods, and the other one is just the middle of the day at Glass Beach. One of these have sold 174 times, and the other one 19 times. 3, 2, 1. So the photo of me walking in the Redwoods, that one has sold 19 times for a total of $17. The one at the Glass Beach, simple, the beach scene, close up, the camera close to the rocks, 174 times for a total of $77. Why? If you look at me on this photo, I don't look like a hiker. I'm wearing jeans, I got a gray jacket, I don't have a backpack, I don't have all the accessories that you would need to hike. I just look like a random person that just went out into the woods and took a picture. I don't fit the description of an active lifestyle, whatever, let's go hiking kind of thing with the boots and the, you know, the whole attire. There's things for this, which I don't wear. But I believe that is the reason. The other one is a very popular spot. And the other thing, there's way better pictures of people in the Redwoods. This was just a close-up. I set the timer, I ran over to the pictures, a self-portrait. And then again, it sold 19 times and I made about $17 from this one agency. So it still sold. The other one, $77 from one of the series of photos, or from one photo out of the series that I did here in Glass Beach. I think that one's a winner. Next. All right, now we got wildlife. These are totally different pictures of animals that I did them the same month. So one of them has sold 129 times and the other one 48 times. Can you guess? 3, 2, 1. So yes, they're both, I took them both at the same time. I went to Belize and then I was back to North Idaho a few years ago. The toucan that I did in Belize, I sold 129 times for a total of $60. The wolf, 48 downloads, wait for it, $78. So I made more from the wolf with less than a half the downloads, so almost a third of the downloads. It's made me more money. Now, why is this? One time it sold for $28 or $50. I don't control the pricing. This is the agency, so depending on the usage of the photo, you have that potential of selling. Both of them are great travel, or the toucan is a great travel photo, Central America, the wildlife, the birds, the colors, the tropical getaways, where the wolf is more of an environmental item, especially in the Northwest. The reintroduction of wolves, everybody's complaining, so it has different usage and multiple uses. But I believe the travel photo has sold more because it's more geared towards travel, where the wolf is a little bit limited, but the usage of one of those downloads paid a lot more. Interesting. All right, next. All right, for the next round, these are 2 pictures of Napa Valley. In the last video, I did something similar. One of these is an editorial and the other one is not. And one of them has sold 147 times and the other one 37. Can you guess? 3, 2, 1. So I really thought the vineyard with the colors, with the fall in the morning, I thought that was sunrise. I thought that one would have sold a lot more, but that one has sold 37 times for a total of $23. Chateau Montelena, the front door, the side door, 147 downloads for a total of $122. That paid for my visit there. I drank quite a bit of wine and that paid for it. So the difference is, even though one's editorial, the usage of the other one is a little bit more limited. I think my composition could have been better if I aimed the camera down and showed more of the grass. There's too much of the sky and there's really not much happening in the sky. So it's not really the best composed photo. If you look at the lines, they go right to the middle instead of up into the scene. I think that is part of it, but then the usage. There's a lot better images of vineyards in Napa Valley. The one is very specific to this vineyard, but it might be unique. I haven't really checked Chateau Montelena to see what kind of photos are out there, but this one with the wine barrels, the door, it just says, come on in, we're serving wine. I think anyway. But that one sold 147 times and it made me $122. Next. All right, now this is interesting. These are two photos I did the same month, not in the same place, but one of them has sold 222 times and the other one 52 times. Can you guess which one? 3, 2, 1. So, the one with the pasta, this is zucchini that I did into a pasta for a gluten-free concept, for everything that's a home meal I made with the meat sauce and cheese and basil and, you know, the green with the green, and I thought it looked good. That one has sold 52 times for a total of $29. So that photo paid for that meal. The other one, a friend of mine has a restaurant. I went in while he was prepping, and that one has sold 222 times for a total of $167, which paid for the meal I had there that night. Awesome. The reason, again, usage. When you're looking at zucchini pasta, you're only thinking gluten-free. It has very limited usage, maybe healthy food, whatever. But the other one has the prepping, fresh vegetables, the colors. It has a lot of other elements, the action. It has too many elements to ignore. And that one has more potential of usage than just a zucchini pasta with meat sauce. Maybe if it was like a mushroom something that's not meat with zucchini, because some people think red meat is not healthy. I don't know. I mean, the usage could go anywhere, but the one with the hands-on cutting, prepping, that one has more usage in my opinion. Next. All right, now we have two whiskeys. It's actually the same whiskey, and I shot it the same day. The difference is one's in a brandy snifter with negative space, the other one is straight on with the ice cubes, and I put a light underneath. There's some ducks. One of them has sold 110 times and the other one has sold 4 times. So can you tell which one's which? 3, 2, 1. All right, if you look closely at the brandy snifter, you can see that I didn't do the best job ever at editing. I left a little bit of the glare in the top. It had glare in the front, so all I did was paint it black. And that one has sold 110 times for a total of $57. The other, the glass of whiskey with ice that I set on a table, I cut out a hole in a blackboard so it would light underneath. That one has sold 4 times for a total of $31. Again, the prices, the difference in downloads to the price, it's hard to tell what's gonna sell and why not and for how much. So I'm glad I had that up there, even though it's only sold 4 times. The reason, usage, negative space, commercial value, you can type in anything you want on the one side. The other one, it's not even straight on, it's looking down. The glass, the ice looks yellow, it looks golden because I had the light underneath. It was good in theory, but more people like the other photo. All right, next. All right, and now for the last one, I have 2 beers. It's actually, again, the same beer, but one of these have sold 179 times, and the other one, 70. Can you tell me which one? 3, 2, 1. Yes, the green beer has sold 179 times for $107, where the pitcher, the pint of beer with the mug thing, has sold 70 times for a total of $32. The difference, usage, St. Patrick's Day. Every March I start to sell this. I even started February, start selling quite a bit, and then it sells throughout the year. But $179, $100 for a lager with a couple drops of green coloring. I'll take that any day. The other one, if you look at the bottom, it's got way too thick of a base. It doesn't look like a full beer. If I was at a bar, I don't think I would use that one because it just doesn't look like, wow, look at that much beer. That says, wow, look how heavy this glass we're using. A photo is more than 1,000 words. This beer, I don't know that I would drink. The green beer every St. Patrick's Day. Next. Oh, wait, that's it. All right, so that was the last photo. Let me know how you did here in the comments. Now, I do want to share with you the most important thing. The winner photos, out of those 10 photos, they made me $1,089. The ones that lost, the 10 photos that lost, that made me a total of $398. So an average of $40 a photo for the ones that lost. you need numbers. If you want to succeed in stock, I know we all want to get the best sellers. We all want to find the concepts. I hope this is helping you think about those concepts. But as you can see, even the ones that don't sell a lot will eventually get you some good numbers. $400 for not the best sellers out of these batches is great. And I have a lot of other ones from these same days that have sold over and over again. These are just the ones that to me have the same concept or similar images that are generating discrepancies like that, where one has sold 100 times more than the other. I have other ones in between, so I have made a lot of money from these series of photographs that I just showed you. So I hope this made sense. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments how you did. And while I'm out here, I'm gonna film another video on editorial photography, because I've been getting a lot of questions on what's editorial and what's the difference from RF to editorial. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that, go ahead and watch this video that I'm going to put right here, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that's it. Ciao.